Alright guys, today we're going to make charcoal. You'll need this in the early game for smelting your metal. Later on you can get various coals and you don't have to go through this process, but this is how you'll get started unless you happen to find some in a ruin somewhere. So you'll take your axe, you'll put it above the rounds that you've chopped down from trees, and you get firewood. So there we go, we got 2 stacks of that. We'll move this down here, and then you'll take this and put it in the hole that you've made. You can go bigger than this. The wiki says that the fire will reach 5 blocks in every direction, and I'm going to explore some of that after this. So then we cover this, block that in, and we'll put one up here. You'll see why in a second. We take our dry grass and put it there. I'll need one more set of firewood so that I can make the fire. Then we take this and we put it on like we're building a campfire. You can use a fire starter or a torch, and you light this up. Now according to the wiki, once that fire starts, you have 30 seconds to cover it. So you don't have to be in a huge hurry, but you do want to get it covered. As long as it's smoking like this, it's working. If you hear fire sounds inside there, then you took too long to cover it up, and you'll want to break it open and put the fire out. But if you don't hear anything, then you know it's working. So we will let that sit, and when it's done I'll bring you guys back and we'll see what our charcoal looks like. Alright guys, we're back. There's no more smoke coming out of this, so we can dig it up. I believe this takes 18 in-game hours. So it has been a full game day, or just about. It was overnight. And if you look, we have charcoal, 4 layers and 6 layers. So we'll break this up. The shovel works, or you can punch it out. I inadvertently get to show you both. And there we have it. So, charcoal burns a lot hotter than any of the other fuels that you will have collected at this point, unless you got coal or charcoal at a ruin. By now normally you would have firewood or peat. This burns up to 1300, so you can use this to smelt copper and your bronzes. So if that's what you were here for, then I hope you enjoyed it. You can like if you did like it. If there's anything you think I could have explained better, let me know. After this we are going to go into the experimental, where I test to see just how much charcoal you can do at once. Alright, so here we are in the experimental world. This is just a creative world that I'm using. I cannot imagine how long it would take to cut down the trees to fill something like that with firewood. So I've done this the cheaty way. Let's move that over. So what we have here is an 11 by 11, 1 layer deep. So we've got a fire in here. I'm going to light it, and we're going to wait to see if it sounds like it's burning or if it's just going, and if it works, then we'll let it go all the way through. I guess I could have given myself a torch instead of doing this way. Alright, so I don't know if the rain had anything to do with it, but I blocked that off. And it's smoking, but I don't hear crackling fire sounds. So that should go. I've had weird things before where it seemed like the fire got put out. So there we go. Now the wiki says that this will go 5 blocks in every direction is what it'll make charcoal in. So since this isn't the real world, we can't do spheres, but it'll do cubes. So put a little roof here. Okay, so I put the roof up. We'll get this put in. Light this up. So if it goes 5 blocks in every direction, this is 11 by 11 by 5 deep. So this charcoal should burn all the way across both directions and all the way down to the bottom. Alright, this is getting silly. Where's just a torch? There we go. There we go. Much easier. And there we have it. We have smoke. I don't hear fire sound, so hopefully that works. Now this one is 11 by 11 by 11. And this should be the dead center of it, so it should be 5 down from here, 5 up, out, so forth. This is blocked off inside with firewood above it, up there, all the way around. So I'm going to light this here and hope that it burns the whole thing. Oops, what happened? Okay, so there's the fire. We'll light this up and hopefully this works. Alright guys, so our smoke has stopped and I'm going to go ahead and break this open. And what do we have? We got a lot of charcoal in here. So I'm going to go ahead and peel all of these and I will be right back. Alright guys, so there you have it. If you're new and it looks like something went wrong with how jagged the top of this is, that's normal. It won't always come out even. You usually lose a little bit off each stack, sometimes more than others. But if you look, all of these worked. With one interesting side effect in this one, some of the dirt actually turned into charcoal. I had a dirt entryway here, and it's just charcoal now. So that's an interesting occurrence. See, like down in there, this would have been dirt all the way across to make my entryway, and some of it was just gone. So there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Give it a like if you did, and if you have any other questions or suggestions, put them down there for me. And I hope you guys have a good day.